Knock, knock, knock. Can I come in?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my name is Victoria Hernandez. I'm a physical therapist assistant student from the University of St. Francis. Can I get your name and date of birth, please?
Abby Shirk, 7904.
Okay, that is perfect. Okay. Today, do you have any idea of what we're doing today?
Yeah.
Just a little bit? Okay. So today we're going to go ahead and do manual muscle testing where we're going to grade like how much resistance you can go against me or if you can like move in the range of motion. Kind of like how we did the last one, but this one we're actually going to put resistance against it. Okay. So right now we're going to go ahead and start with shoulder flexion. So you're already seated. Okay, feet flat on the ground and your hands right here, but I'm going to go ahead and move them. Just a second. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go ahead, we're assessing the anterior deltoid and the coracobrachialis. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and move your shoulder myself. And I'm going to do that just a couple times just to make sure that I feel like your range of motion. And then you're going to do it by yourself, okay? So first, let me see your arm. So like this, slightly flexed. Okay. Slightly flexed, elbow slightly flexed. That's perfect. Okay. And then now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move your shoulder. So I'm going to go over here, down, here, down, here. Okay. Perfect. And then if you could go ahead and do that same thing. Okay. Yep. Perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply pressure. Okay, and that, you did it by yourself, so it's a 3 out of 5 already, because you were able to do that against gravity. No, with gravity, but still, against gravity. So now I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I have to put my arm right here, and then go ahead and put it in the position you were in previously, so slightly flexed. Slightly flexed, yep. Stabilize right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and push down. I'm going to go ahead and push down. Don't let me push you down, okay? Okay. Just go against me. Ready, set, go. Perfect. 5 out of 5. Got that well. Good. Okie doke. So you got 5 out of 5 range of motion. And if you had been like, if you wouldn't have been able to lift your arm up by yourself, it would be 3 or less. And then you would have to be sidelining with the test side up.
Okay.
Okay? And so the gravity limited position. Okie dokies. Now we're going to go on to move on to shoulder abduction. So shoulder abduction against gravity. So we're going to go ahead and be working the middle deltoids and the supraspinatus. Okay, you're in short sitting, so yes, you're in the perfect position. So now I'm going to go ahead and move your shoulder into abduction. So that's when you're moving away from the midline of your body. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and perform that first. Abduction. Okay, perfect. Okay, if you could go ahead and go through that motion by yourself, please. Perfect. 3 out of 5. Already. And your end range feels good. And then, now I'm going to go ahead and test it. Okay, so I had to provide stabilization right here. Go ahead and put your arm out, straight out. Yep, and then don't let me push you down. Okay, ready, set, go. Perfect. 5 out of 5. So you got good shoulder abduction. And if you hadn't been able to lift it by yourself in abduction, then you would have to be in the gravity limited position. So you would have to be supine. Okay. Okay. Now the next one is going to be shoulder external rotation. And we are assessing the muscles infraspinatus and the teres minor. So you're in short sitting. So you need your elbow flex to 90. So your elbow flex to 90. Yep, perfect. Elbow flex to 90. And forearm neutral. So like this, like this. Yep, perfect. And then, so it's internal rotation. So what we're going to... No, external rotation. So what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and say like this. So now I'm gonna go ahead and perform the motion. So just put your arm in like that. Yep, perfect. And then I'm gonna just externally rotate. 1. Okay, perfect. And go ahead and do that motion by yourself. Okay, perfect. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and test your resistance, and that right there, just doing it by yourself, was 3 out of 5. Now I'm gonna go ahead and test you, and I have to apply stabilization at the medial elbow. So I have to hold from inside the elbow, and then go ahead and apply pressure from right here. Okay, and you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push against you, and you're gonna push against me, so that don't let me move you. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, perfect. You got 5 out of 5 on that, because you were able to go against maximum resistance. Okay, dokes, and then if you were to have had like a 3 and below, then you would have had to remain seated on this for this one. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and do shoulder internal rotation. So it's gonna be the same position. So you're gonna do short sitting. You're in short sitting. Your elbow flexed at 90 degrees and forearm neutral. So the same thing. And we're gonna be accessing the subscapularis, teres major, and the pec minor. Pec major. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through first. And internal rotation is just going the opposite way. So it's going inside instead of outside. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Stabilize on the outside. Okay, and then 1. Okay, perfect. Can you go ahead and do that motion for you by yourself? Okay, you got a 3 out of 5 on that one, just because you were able to go through it by yourself. Now I'm gonna go ahead and provide resistance against you. So the way that I'm gonna push against you. You just don't let me move you. Okay? So I'm gonna have to go lateral, stabilize laterally, and then push against you right here. Okay? So don't let me move you. Okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, perfect. That is a 5 out of 5 because you were able to maintain that position even against maximum resistance. And if you were 3 or below, 3 out of 5 or below, you would have done the same thing, just remaining seated. Now we're going to go ahead and do shoulder horizontal abduction. So we're going to do the primary muscles that we're assessing is posterior deltoid. You're going to go ahead and hop onto the table, and you're going to be on prone, so your belly down. Yep, perfect. And then, so your belly down. Okay, so you're on the table now, and we're going to be assessing the posterior deltoid. So what I'm going to have you do right now is put out your arm to 90 degrees and your elbow straight out. Yes, perfect. And I'm going to go through the motion for you. So please just be relaxed. Okay, perfect. Now you're going to go ahead and do it by yourself. For me, please. Okay, perfect. So you got a 3 out of 5 on that, just from doing that by yourself. Now I'm going to go ahead and ask you to lift your arms up to the ceiling. Yeah, your arm up to the ceiling. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and provide, I'm going to go against you. So just raise your arm to the ceiling. Keep it like that. I'm going to go against you. So just don't let me move you, okay? Ready, set, go. Ready, set. Okay. Okay, so you got you got a 5 out of 5 on that. You got a 5 out of 5 because you were able to resist maximum resistance. Okay.
Okay.
And then so if you were 3 or below, then you would have had to be in a gravity eliminated position. So instead it would be short sitting. Okay. And then now we're gonna go ahead and measure shoulder extension. So the primary muscles that we're going to be assessing is the posterior deltoid, the latissimus dorsi, teres major, long head of triceps brachii. So you're going to go ahead and stay in prone. Okay, so yeah. Right now, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and ask you to just lie down straight down. Your shoulder internally rotated, so yeah, perfect. And then your elbow straight out and your forearm pronated. Yes. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is move it into extension myself passively, so don't move for me, please. I can do it. Okay, perfect. Now can you go ahead and do that for yourself? Okay. Okay, so that's at least a 3 out of 5 since you were able to do that by yourself without any help. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and ask you to lift your arm up as high as possible, keeping your elbow straight. Just like you were doing right now. Yeah, we already proved that. And we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to apply pressure. Yeah, I'm going to apply pressure. So go ahead and lift your arm just like I told you, right here. I'm going to apply pressure right here. So don't let me move you, okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, perfect. That's a 5 out of 5. And if you wouldn't have been able to lift your arm by yourself, then you would have had to be prone, same thing. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do shoulder horizontal adduction. So the main primary muscles that we are assessing is the pectoralis major, and you're going to go ahead and go in the opposite, go belly up for me, please. Yes, that's perfect, thank you. And then you're going to want your shoulder to 90 degrees abducted, so go right there. Yep, perfect. And your elbow to 90, so 90, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and go through the motions with you. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay, that is perfect. Can you go ahead and do that for me, please? Yep. Okay, that's at least a 3 out of 5 because you were able to do that by yourself without any help. Okay, and now you're going to go ahead and please move your arm across your chest. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply resistance pressure. And then I'm going to ask you to not let me move, okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, perfect. That's a 5 out of 5. And if you had been a 3 or less, you would have had to be in the gravity minimized position. So you would have been supine with myo support for weight of the arm. So I would have had to hold it for you. Okay, and we're all done today. So you can go ahead and get up and go. I'm going to use